Hello, I'm Dara Help and the founder of Sheela.ie, and you are very, very welcome to our YouTube channel. At Sheela, we're on a mission to empower you to take care of your pelvic floor health. And today we've got a video all about how to harness the power of visualization to really help you connect to those pelvic floor muscles and even be able to isolate them one from another. So let's get started. So for this really, really simple exercise, you don't need to change your clothes, you don't need to lie down on a mat, you don't even need a bit of floor. You just need a chair to sit on and a hand towel. So a quite small hand towel is useful, and what you want to do with your hand towel is fold it so you get roughly a square shape. So this is just helpful because you want to be able to feel it. We're going to sit on it, so the thickness of that is going to help, but we don't want it to be too thick. So a nice square shape. Now we're going to turn it so it's diagonal. So you want to have 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. The more square the better. Obviously mine is not that square, but that doesn't matter. This is just a rough visualization. What we want to have is 1 corner at the front under our pubic bone, and 1 corner at the back under our tailbone, and then 2 corners roughly underneath our sits bones, underneath each of our bum muscles really. So go ahead and place that underneath you. Remember, you want 1 corner at the very front, 1 corner at the very back, and your other 2 corners pointing out to the sides. So once you've got that comfortably underneath you, we're going to close our eyes and just settle in with a couple of belly breaths. So with your eyes closed, just relax onto your chair. Make sure your 2 feet are flat on the floor. They can be as wide apart as is comfortable for you. We're just going to tune in to how our pelvic floor muscles feel as they're touching that towel. So for me, I can feel the bulkiness of the towel. There's a little bit of yielding there as I breathe in and out, and my body naturally responds with a little bit of movement to the breath. And I'm just going to bring my attention now to my belly, really allowing relaxed belly breathing here. That's a relaxation release on the inhale and a gentle returning or contraction on the exhale. Release on the inhale, gentle returning or contraction on the exhale. Just expand that awareness to what the muscles of your pelvic floor are doing. When we breathe in with a relaxed belly like this, pelvic floor muscles are free and they respond just like the tummy muscles. We release and expand on the inhales, allow them to release and expand as we breathe in. A gentle contraction and returning on the exhale. You might feel a little pulling away from your towel as you exhale, and a releasing and sitting into the towel as you inhale. Whatever sensations you're feeling are perfect for what is going on with you in your unique body in this unique moment. Just tune in, be as non-judgmental as you can. Let go of any tension that allows you to release as you breathe in. Gather your strength gently as you breathe out. The pelvic floor is a complex of 14 different muscles arranged in 3 distinct layers, and 5 layers of fascia and lots of ligaments as well. So it's a complex part of our body that can move in lots of different subtle ways. We're going to use this image of our towel. If you imagine, it's a kite, and it has strings on all 4 corners. So we're going to start just by gently tugging at the string on the back of our towel, back of our kite. So that's the string underneath the tailbone. So gently, on an exhale, pick up that back string. Try and lift it up, gently, just the back string, and just as much as your body wants to. And release. On an exhale, pick up the back string and release. We'll do it one more time. Pick up that back string and release it. So that's squeezing the pelvic floor muscles around the anus. Then we're going to focus our attention more to the corner at the front, towards the pubic bone. Can you pick up that front string and release it? Pick up the front string as you exhale and release it. Pick up that front string and release it down. So the image of pulling those strings on our corners of our towel upwards really helps us feel that upwards and inwards lift. That is the natural motion of the pelvic floor muscles. Now we're going to squeeze and lift 2 strings at the front and the back together at the same time. So you're pulling them upwards and towards each other as you exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, lift both the front and back strings and release. Breathe in. Exhale, lift both the front and back strings and release. One more time. Exhale, lift both the front and back strings and release. Now we're going to do the same thing with the strings on the sides of our cut. So there's one under each of your buttocks here, and this is going to help us bring the sideways muscles of the pelvic floor inwards and upwards too. So we'll do both of these at the same time. First of all, breathe in and connect those corners of your towel, and then breathing out, lift the side ones and release. We're going to bring them upwards and inwards and release. Once more, upwards and inwards as you exhale and release. Now, bring your attention to all 4 strings attached to all 4 corners of the pelvic floor. And we're going to lift them, hold them, and release them. So big breath in, relax. Exhale, lift all 4 corners, front, back, and sides. This might feel uneven for you. Hold and release. Breathe in. Exhale, all 4 corners lifting. Hold, release. And one more time. All 4 corners lifting. Hold and release. So you might feel a little bit unbalanced. One corner might be easier to connect to than another. One side might feel stronger, the front might feel stronger, the back might feel stronger. And you might even see some correlation between any symptoms you might be experiencing and where these perceived weaknesses might be. So this exercise is really brilliant for allowing your brain to really tune in and consciously connect with what is going on in your pelvic floor, and to isolate those movements, to connect them to the breath, and then choose which part of the pelvic floor to mobilize. So we're not overstraining in some areas, we're just using exactly the muscles that we need to use. That's it for this week's video. I really hope you enjoyed this little visualization exercise. Do like and subscribe, and join us next week for more practical hints and tips to help you take care of your pelvic floor health. Thanks for watching.